Ex-quarterback Colin Kaepernick is named GQ magazine Citizen of the Year. Yes, there is still a GQ magazine.
Editors are comparing the man who started the NFL kneeling controversy to athlete activists like Jackie Robinson and Muhammad Ali.
Here to react, we got Fox News contributor Tomi Lahern joins us from L.A. today. Tomi, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so in the corner of the GQ magazine, it says the new American heroes. I'm sure he is a hero to many. What do you think about this selection?
I gotta tell you, wouldn't it be nice if some of these mainstream fashion magazines and lifestyle magazines look at the actual heroes we have, law enforcement, military, everyday heroes like that, as citizens of the year and not someone who simply disrespected the flag, the national anthem, and the military? But you know what? Hey, that's GQ for you.
Yeah, meanwhile, the New York Times is under fire for their op-ed asking if kids can be friends, black kids can be friends with white kids. Here's the quote: "Can my children be friends with white people?" In fact, the guest was on earlier with Tucker Carlson earlier this week. What do you think about this? Is this to create interest, or is this a legitimate question?
Well, clearly the title of the article is meant to be clickbaity, but let's just take a moment and think if this article were titled, "Can my children be friends with black people?" That would be disgustingly racist and everyone would have an outcry over it. But because it's white people, we live in this obscure world where Colin Kaepernick is Citizen of the Year, and it's okay to say, "Can my children be friends with white people?" That is liberal logic for you. Welcome to their world.
Democrats first were screaming at the sky at the anniversary of President Trump being elected. Now they're building a resistance hotel down in D.C. The developer is opening this anti-Trump hotel. What do you think about that? And will you be staying there?
You know, I think you can probably answer that question, but I just think it's so odd that we had generations of Americans, black and white, brown, and every color of the rainbow, that fought segregation, and now we have liberals that are actively wanting to segregate us by political party, by color. In some cases, it's quite disgusting. Good luck on your enterprise. And also, I would like to note that it's the free marketplace and capitalism that allows someone like this to open up a hotel, but... Yeah. They probably don't understand that because of the leftist world in which they live.
They counter it by saying that the Trump Tower has the Trump Hotel has turned into a pro-Trump hotel, but that wasn't the intention. I mean, it was being built before he was even declared to be running for president.
Well, let's talk about all the employees of the Trump hotels and Trump International. I've personally stayed in Trump hotels. The staff was fantastic. The service was fantastic. It wasn't pro-Trump. It was pro-service. It was pro-guest. And I had a great time there. And I'm looking at all the people that were employed by it. And I think that's a great thing for the United States of America. Maybe the anti-Trump tower will employ some folks as well. But, you know, really disgusting message behind it.
I will say this, Tommy. I went in there and I needed a new tie. I was able to do it on layaway.
The Resistance Hotel?
Yeah, no, at the Trump Hotel.
Oh, okay.
I went in there and I needed a new tie, so I went to the men's area. I don't know. And I basically couldn't pay for it all at once. I said, what if I just give you a down payment?
How much was it?
It was an expensive tie. I mean, I needed financing, but to walk out with this tie as my own.
Really? A Trump tie?
It's a very luxurious.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I think they made it from scratch. They had their own loom.
There you go. Well, Tommy, thank you very much for joining us today from Los Angeles. We covered a lot of territory today. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.